Back to our Endurance Redefined series. Video number 1, we're talking about breathing because we start all of our training at the Distance Project with breathing. And if I can't breathe optimally while I'm sitting or laying down, I definitely won't be breathing optimally when you ask me to run or swing a kettlebell or do anything else in the world of sport. I had a gentleman in this morning who I trained, and we're doing some basic breath work. He's new to the center, and I'm watching him breathe, and when he'd inhale, he would suck his belly in. And when he'd exhale, he'd push his belly out. What we have is a complete reversal of an optimal functional breathing pattern, right? We have him breathing backwards. And retraining that now is one of the best things we can do for that athlete, because if that's his natural default breathing, it's absolutely going to hold him back in his running. It's going to destabilize his spine in weightlifting. It's a super, it's not the foundation that we want to build pyramids on, right? So take your hands, make a C shape, find the bottom of your rib cage, press your hands right under your ribs a little bit, and I want to see if when you breathe in through your nose, if you can push your hands away with your breath. Exhale, push your hands away with your breath. Exhale. Just get used to that, right? What's actually happening is super interesting. The diaphragm actually flattens on inhalation, but because of the resistance against the organs to that downward pressure, the rib cage expands, and it expands to make room for the lungs. So you don't necessarily need to know all that, but it is a super interesting process of how the diaphragm actually works. What you need to know is that when you inhale, we want to see rib cage expand. When you exhale, we want to feel it relax. And a simple exercise you can do at home when you're laying in bed is put one hand down on your belly, exhale fully, and just wait for the first urge to breathe. And that urge to breathe will be initiated by the movement of the diaphragm, and it kicks on the whole respiratory process. So start practicing that, make sure that we're breathing optimally while we're hanging out, chilling out, sitting down, laying in bed, and then we can turn it up a notch and start to make sure we're breathing optimally in this thing we call sport.